what's going on YouTube? So today I'm going to showcase a 1 bar Oakensoul build for the Magicka Dragonknight, also known as Magdk. This build is optimized for the Lost Depths DLC. This build is capable of pulling over 83k on the parse dummy. I will be using mythics and trial gear, so this is not a super beginner friendly build, but rather more for endgame players who prefer 1 bar builds. With update 35, Oakensoul got changed, but the good thing is it's still very viable for 1 bar builds. Anyways, here's the build. Starting off in the character sheet, I have 64 points in a Magicka and I'm running the Thief Mundus. For the race, I'm a High Elf. I think High Elves are probably one of the best choices for Magicka DPS right now. For the food, we're going to be running Clockwork Citrus Fillet for any hard content. An easier and cheaper option would be Witch Mother's Potent Brew. And lastly, if you're parsing or just want more sustain in general, then Ghastly Eyeball is always the go-to. For the potions, because we're running Oakensoul Ring, we're just going to use standard essence of Magicka. The reason we're not running Spell Power Pots is because we don't need access to Major Sorcery or Major Prophecy, because Oakensoul provides that for us. So therefore, we only need Major Intellect, which can be found from regular essence of Magickas. So for CP, for the blue tree, we're going to be running Exploiter, Deadly Aim, Thaumaturge, and Wrathful Strikes. For the red tree, Boundless Vitality, Fortified, Rejuvenation, and Siphoning Spells. So for the gear, we're going to be running 5 pieces of Pillar Nirn paired with 5 pieces of Whirl of Depths, 1 piece Slime Crawl, and 1 piece Oakensoul. So breaking it down in the main hand, we have a Nirn Honed Pillar Nirn Dagger with a Flame Damage enchant, and the offhand Charge with a Poison Damage enchant. For the head, we have 1 piece Slime Crawl in medium, traded in Divines with a Max Mag enchant. For the body, we have 5 pieces of Whirl of Depths, all traded in Divines with Max Mag enchants. And for 1 piece of the body, we have Pillar Nirn. This is going to be in Divines with a Max Mag enchant. And for the jewelry, we have 2 pieces of Pillar of Nirn, both traded in Bloodthirsty with spell damage enchants. And lastly, the Oakensoul Ring, which is going to be in Bloodthirsty with a spell damage enchant as well. So for the skills, we're going to be running Venomous Claw, Molten Whip, Flames of Oblivion, Eruption, Scalding Rune, and Standard of Might. So for the rotation, it's just going to be super simple. We're just going to be keeping all of our dots up. These are going to be Venomous Claw, Flames of Oblivion, Eruption, and Scalding Rune. And then when all these dots are up, just keep spamming your Molten Whip. And then lastly, when all of your dots are up, just drop your Standard of Might if it's ready, and just keep spamming your whips. So for closing thoughts, first up, if you need a flex spot, Scalding Rune is probably the first one to go. You can replace this with whatever you need for specific situations. As far as gear sets go, so some other gear sets you could run would probably be Boss A, Advancing Yokeda, Sororia, and Order's Wrath. And if you want to go a super budget build, you can go Order's Wrath with Law Julianos. And I think that wraps it up. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below, or better yet, come join our Discord. My website is now available and open to the public. I will try my best to update it for every build I make. Furthermore, I'd like to get into content creation full time, so I've started a channel membership for those who would like to support me. One added perk is that members will get build request priority. Both of the links will be in the description. And lastly, if you feel like the build has helped you in any way, please consider subbing and liking the video. Once again, thank you again, and attached is a parse. See you in the next one.